Namaste yogis, welcome to my channel. My name is Kassandra and this is a 10-minute full body stretch to help energize you for the day ahead. So let's begin in a tabletop pose on hands and knees. I'm not using any props for this class, but if you have some at home, a block sometimes is a good idea. So hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. We're just going to start right away with a few rounds of cat and cow. So spread your fingertips nice and wide, really push down into fingertips and knuckles. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, tailbone up. And then exhale, round your spine, contract, chin to chest. Keep going here, few breaths, few more rounds. And try to really get into those parts of your spine that are a little bit more stiff. Feeling the full expansion of your breath, like you're getting rid of all of the cobwebs along your spine, all of that fuzz that we create throughout the night. And coming back, neutral tabletop pose. Let's find thread the needle. Reach your right arm up towards the sky, and then exhale, thread it through, lower your shoulder and your ear to the floor. And I like to stretch the left arm up overhead. Push into both arms, both palms. See if you can broaden through your shoulder blades, through the upper back. And slide that left hand back, push into the palm, re-extend. See if the right arm can lift up a little higher. And we'll go and switch to the other side. Left arm rises, inhale. And exhale, thread it through, shoulder and ear to the mat. And again, maybe this time your right arm stretches up overhead. Draw your navel in towards your low back. Big breath. Slide the right hand back, prop your way up. Left hand stretches to the sky. Exhale to release. Let's find our first downward facing dog. Walk your palms a couple inches past your shoulders. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up and over. And you can bend into the knees here. Just whatever movements feel good to help wake you up this morning. And we'll walk our feet forward to the top of the mat for your ragdoll pose. So keep your feet pretty wide, bend your knees a lot, and just let your upper body rest over your thighs. With a lot of emphasis here on letting your head be heavy, neck relaxed. And you can sway a little bit side to side. And release fingertips down towards the floor. Bend your knees generously and push into your heels to roll up inch by inch. And roll the shoulders down and away from your ears. Standing at the top of the mat, bring your feet hip-width distance apart. Lean onto your left leg and pick up your right knee with you. So squeezing into the glutes as you lift that knee up as high as it'll go. And then step it all the way to the back of your mat and turn that foot in, warrior two. Opening out through your arms once you're here. So bending into that left knee, you're trying to squeeze that left knee open. Expanding long. Sink your hips down and let's reverse. Right hand down, left arm up. Big side body stretch. And stay in this side body stretch, but just straighten your left leg. Moving into your triangle pose, lift out and reach your left arm forward before letting it come down. Right arm extends up towards the sky. Reaching one hand away from the other. Lengthen out, start to look down to the floor, bend into that front knee. Right hand down to the mat. Left arm stretches up towards the sky. And let's bring the back knee down to the mat. Keep your left arm extending towards the back and maybe add a quad stretch as you bend into that right knee, pulling the heel into the glute. And let your hips melt forward and down. And carefully release, downward facing dog. Step the left foot back to meet the right one. And maybe sway a little bit through your hips or paddle out the feet. We'll take a little vinyasa from here. Inhale forward into your plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Cobra, push into your feet. Keep your elbows bent and hugging in. Exhale to release and just press back to a wide-legged child's pose. So pausing here before we go to the second side. Big toes together, knees apart. And give yourself a good 3 or so breaths just to soften here, to check in with yourself. This is our chance to set the tone for the day ahead. So practice cultivating awareness around your internal dialogue, the thoughts you tell yourself. And we'll find downward dog once more. Getting ready to do this sequence on the second side. So from your downward facing dog, you can walk your feet into that ragdoll fold once more. So the knees can bend a lot. Don't worry about having your legs super straight. Just let yourself decompress along the spine. No tension in your jaw, no tension in your shoulders. Release your fingertips down to the floor. Bend your knees a little bit more as you push into your heels to roll all the way up into that mountain pose. Roll your shoulders down and back. So standing at the top of the mat, this time, hands on your hips, lean on your right leg and pull that left knee up. So engaging your core a little bit for this, and as lightly as you can, step it back, warrior 2. So left toes back and turn that left foot parallel to the shorter edge of your mat. Reach your arms out, palms facing down, and you're squeezing that right knee open. Maintain length through your spine. Sink the hips lower and let's reverse. Left hand down, right arm up. Big side body stretch. And we're going even deeper into the side body stretch just by straightening that front leg. From here into our triangle pose, lift up, reach the right hand forward and then down. Left arm extends up to the sky. See if you can roll your left shoulder back and almost lean back with your upper body. As you look down to the floor, bend into that front knee. Left hand down, right arm up, easy twist. And you can lower your back knee to the mat. Right hand back, bend into your left knee to pull it in. Into that quad stretch. And let's find downward facing dog. Right hand down, right foot steps back. Stretch out your legs, your arms, your spine. Let's flow. Inhale to plank pose. Exhale, lower down. Push into your feet, roll the shoulders back, cobra. Exhale, back into that wide-legged child's pose. Big toes together. Knees apart, fold on down. Three full breaths to release. Again, setting the tone for your day. And let's walk our hands in, lifting up, and coming to take a seat in any way that is comfortable for you here. Palms joining together at the front of your heart. Close your eyes. Choose one word as your intention for the day ahead. And we'll set this with the chant of Om one time. We inhale to chant. Big breath in. Om. Namaste. Thank you so much, yogis, for doing this 10-minute morning yoga practice. I hope that you feel a little bit more energized for the day ahead. I would love to know what word you chose as your intention for today. Leave me a comment down below. And please do subscribe if you don't already, and definitely try my other 10-minute morning yoga classes. Hopefully we can practice together every single morning. Thank you so much. Namaste.